ruler to try this out on. I don't know if your name kind of sucks. I mean, there is somebody quite literally called Ludwig the German, you know? Can't really in good conscience not choose him, can I? My mouse is dragging itself over there. Ludwig the German. He's 61 at this point. You have two sons. One of them is Karl. That's not good. Let's see. Actually, I don't think I've actually played with him yet. What's his starting situation like? I don't even remember. But we'll find out. I have no lifestyle. Oh no, I will die. Strategy, authority. Yeah, the rest you can learn, I suppose. Now then. Royal Court. You can hold the court, exercise authority, as it is. And there's much to do here. Watch type, diplomatic, or scholarly. You can change that. Basically, different bonuses, of course, you know. Then we have the chosen language. High German. Very fitting. You can change it around, of course, too. Makes things easier. No, don't just throw it out of the menu. We have artifacts that we can place. You know, because we now have items in the game. So this whole system somewhat placed together is a way of saying it. It's neat. Because I do like it. Focusing more on the things is actually a very good idea. And I don't think we have all that much more to offer. We don't. Then we have grandeur levels. And basically, Europe is what it is. But yeah, as we can see, it's also, you know, a bit of money, and we're ranked the third in the world, which means we're the third most grandiose one. Dum dum dum. Let's actually hold court so you can actually see how this nonsense actually works out. Now photo mode. If I had actually, you know, built this all up, then I would probably enjoy it, but not like this. Let's see what the text says. Shall we, in order to be a successful ruler, I must actually rule. Surprisingly enough. Officially inviting all of my subjects to travel to my castle, because to travel my castle doesn't really sound right and petition me for aid. I will be able to stay informed, sway the balance of power, and visibly show the world that I am in charge. Who else would be in charge if not the bloody king? But, well, I guess there are puppet kings. Effects, as you can see, it will increase my court grandeur, makes us more important. And we will not be able to hold an husband for 5 years. It costs a measly amount of prestige. And you can tell the game to actually tell you when it's available again, because apparently people forget in 5 years' time. If this were 5 real years, I would be well understanding, but yeah. Easy enough. Look at him shining. Normal, shiny. Normal, shiny. Yeah. I mean, I'm 61, I get it that my wife would be my age, but I'm the bloody king. Why don't I have a concubine sitting there to just pretty up the room or something? Oh yeah, Prince Karl, you're talking to me. Let's get in here. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, and others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Step forward, peasant. I mean, you're not gonna be a peasant. I don't think I allow peasants in my fucking throne room. Over the last few days, I have heard tell of a mighty hero of the peasantry. We were just talking about peasants, weren't we? Who has won the hearts and minds of the common people through incredible deeds to matchless bravery. This hero, who goes by the name Albrecht, has been defending the small folk from the plebeian raiders. It has now traveled away to Baden to seek an audience with me. There's no doubt that Albrecht is a great hero. However, my court are adamant that I do not elevate a commoner beyond their station. My, would it be a shame. What can we do with you? We can make Albrecht, well, part of my household. What do you need? You could give him a nice position, which is going to anger Count Popo very much. I mean, his name is already angering enough for me, so yeah. We can give him some money. We can basically give him all our money. Well, to be fair, we just started this game, so I guess money is not that. And we can imprison him. Well, as a true tyrant, we shall, of course, imprison this impertinent peasant for his unbelievable crime of being good to the people. How dare he be good to the people? What, do we want people to get used to being treated like humans? We can't have that now, can we? What's the church gonna say about that? A peasant man stands before you, informing the court of his plea. Why are there so many peasants in my bloody courtroom, though? The recent war took a toll on the countryside, and we're not sure who the culprit was. They looted an important cultural site to us Swabians from Baden. Why is it Baden again? Please, we beseech you, spare some of your resources so we can see it restored. The peasant ends his request with a clumsy bow, a clear indicator of their low-born status. Yeah, I don't think we can afford any matter on this nonsense. Go away, peasantry. I paced with the loophole von Pons sad eyes, which grow larger, more pitiful as his acquaintance Günther gently ushers him towards my throne. King, he laments. Boy has been at Kalman's court with no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear papa. Please, look to his future. What can be done with such a child? Well, unfortunately, that doesn't sound like a problem for the fucking crown, now does it? Conclusion. Dumb. The last petitioner departs. Various courtiers followed him out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. It's gonna be like, that guy really hates the peasantry, doesn't he? Soon, the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely. The hum and bustle of normal country life taking its place. Badoo. That's the most basic bitch way of doing it. Well, I mean, you get a few different things. As I said before, I kind of only played around with it a little bit. It's neat. But, you know, it's basically just one more way to waste a bit of time in between. Honestly, other things like my little inventory system, this one, have pleased me far more greatly. This is a very nice addition. Lucky nice addition to what it might be. Because this is the way the game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a lot more focused on your characters, your rulers, and not your fucking empire. If you want another fucking empire simulator, I mean, you could always just continue playing Europa Universalis 4, I guess. Which is, well, to be very much fair, not a bad game at all, actually. Just a very different breed of game, to put it mildly. But yeah, now we at least have a bit of an idea of how the whole system works. And, well, since I personally haven't really done much more than this, as you can see, we're kind of growing. We're growing, slowly but surely. So, you know, stuff to build up and nonsense. Not that different actually from your actual counties and stuff that you rule and build up as you see fit. And then, before we actually do anything else, let me actually take a look here, because I don't think I've played with good old Germany here. How the f do you gain the title? Would very much like to know how you gain the title of the German, because that sounds like a freaking challenge to me. I wanna duel this out with some flamethrowers somewhere. Maybe potentially. Kingdom. Ah, okay, oh yeah. Okay, that explains why everybody comes from Baden, because I'm actually the ruler, the direct ruler of the county of Baden. Explanations. Nice. I'm also the king of Bavaria. That's saying something about you. I'm not too sure if that is a good thing to say, though. Ah, Bavaria. Such a special little place. I kind of think the Bavarians in general have never really forgotten that they were once a kingdom and are still kind of acting like it. A bit of an interesting situation sometimes that leads to very special people.